Hi, today I'm going to talk about Korean food basic seasonings. This is Gochujang. It's Korean red bean paste. It usually comes in a red container. This is doenjang. It's Korean soybean paste, and it comes in this brown container usually. This is samjang, which is seasoned soybean paste. You usually eat this with Korean barbecue. It's usually in a green container. This is Gochujang, which is fermented soybean paste. You usually use this for Gochujang jjigae. This is 새우젓, which is salted shrimp. We usually use this for making kimchi. It goes really well with pork dishes and also in a soup. This is apple cider vinegar. This is roasted sesame seed, which is also called 통깨. This is perilla seed. We usually use this in a soup. This is a perilla seed oil. We usually use this for making vegetable dishes. And when you roast the perilla seed and grind them and squeeze them, it becomes that oil. Same thing with sesame seed. This is ginger powder. I usually use this for making fish dishes and also kimchi. This is tuna seasoning sauce. It's really good in soup. This is oyster sauce. I usually use it for fried rice or anything that's fried. This is soy sauce. This is ganari ekjat, and this is Korean fish sauce, and I use this a lot when I make the Korean food. These two are same thing, it's just different brands. This is Korean red pepper, grinded, and it's the coarse red pepper. I use this for making kimchi and all kinds of Korean cooking. This is Korean pancake powder, also called buchimgaru. This is Korean sweet rice, which is also called chapsal, and it's usually used for making like samgyetang in a soup or juk. This is Korean fine sea salt. It's really nice because it doesn't have that aftertaste, so it's really good for all kinds of cooking. I usually use the organic cane sugar instead of the white sugar. Also, for any kind of frying, I use the grapeseed oil. I heard that this is healthier oil to fry any food. Now, this is dried anchovy. You can find that at Korean grocery store. This one is a big one. It's almost as big as my finger, and it's usually used for the soup base. This is dried kelp, which is also called dashima in Korean, and this is usually used for soup base as well. When you see it, it's really big and hard. You just break it and use it for the soup. This is dried seaweed. It's called miyeok in Korean, and it looks like this, but when you soak in water and in about 10-15 minutes, it expands about 7 to 10 times bigger. This is plum extract, which is also called 매실 액기스. This is cooking wine. Sometimes I use the Japanese sake instead. That's it for now. I hope this was informative. Thank you for watching.